guys, it's me, Ruowen Huang. Before I start with my client, I thought I have time and then I will start some short broadcast with you all. Before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Today, I want to talk about 100% failure versus 50% success. Where does this topic come from? Actually, mostly from my client yesterday, but it is kind of a tendency that I have, or some kind of conversation I will always have during my session with my client. Basically, it's very often when people come to me, they have something they cannot go through with their life. And if you really dig into it, you will most likely find out the things that's stopping you from moving forward your life is not so much because of everything else, but more about yourself. Does that make sense? There's fear that's pulling you back. I'm so afraid people are going to judge me. I'm so afraid of being rejected. I'm so afraid of people find out I'm not good enough. I'm so afraid of this. So due to all those fear, which people may or may not be aware of, very often they will give themselves an excuse. Now, in order to not dealing with that, I would not do it. Or because those stories kind of brewing in their head that was so big, therefore they decide not to take any action. If you got no idea what I'm talking about, I'm giving you a very typical example. Have you ever met someone, they're just so out of your league? Does that make sense? They're just so out of my league. Or have you ever encountered a dream job, like, you know, they have everything I want, but oh my God, I'm so not gonna get it. Or even auction the role, oh, this is everything I want, but I'm so not gonna get it. I mean, you know where I'm going with it, right? So basically, have you ever lived your life, encounter something that is exactly everything you wanted, but you're so afraid to being rejected, or so afraid to being teased by, or, you know, things like that. Therefore, by the end of it, you decide to do nothing about it because I'm not gonna get it anyway. Right? So why should I humiliate myself? So I'm not just saying just you guys. I mean, I myself encounter that too. I lived my life long enough to know how my life was stalling or being stopped, or even sometimes going backward based on all those fear I have for myself. Right? So I have a little bit allergy. That's why my sound kind of weird. But anyway, because of that, I start to realize you can fear all your life, all you want, really. But until you make any action, nothing's going to change. You know what I mean, right? So this is what the conversation brought up yesterday. My client yesterday, of course, have something that they cannot do. They give me an excuse. This is who I am. Well, I'm so scared. I cannot do that. Ooh, it made me, made my heart tense by thinking about it, made my whole skin, tinkle when I'm thinking about it. I said, but would that be good if you get it? They said, yes, but I cannot do it just because I'm so afraid. It's just not me. They can give me whatever reason. You know what's so funny? I realize as older you get, the excuse you give it to others, it sounds so reasonable. Like, this is it. This is reason why I cannot make a difference, right? Then I say, yeah, but if you don't do anything, that is 100% failure rate, isn't it? Because if you don't do anything, it's gonna fail. Period. That's not even an option, right? He's like, yeah, but if I try, what if I fail? I say, so what if you fail? Even if you try, what if you fail? You already, before you even try it, believe it or not, and I believe it's not just her, I believe it applies on everybody else. Before something is so out of your league, before something that you're actually doing something, you already rehearsal that failure scenario over and over in your head anyway. So really, the worst case scenario is you go there and they say, no, sorry, it's just not our type. So what, you fail? It's not like you never imagined that scenario anyway, right? So he said, what? So she said, what's the point of trying then? I said, the point of trying is, instead of doing nothing, you got 100% failure rate. By taking an action, you actually, because she gave me an example of saying, well, I did go to tell this guy I like him. I said, great, good for you. And she said, yeah, and then he rejected me. I said, still, good for you. He said, how would that be good? You know, I knew he's going to reject me. And I go there, and then I got my result. He is rejecting me. I said, yes, I get it. But if you never do it, you would never know this guy will like you or not. He said, well, no, I kind of know. The guy was going to say no anyway. I said, yeah, but that's 100% of failure rate. It's 100%, right? But now you say it, it's like a gambling. That's 50-50 chance. Because he could possibly, I mean, yeah, he said no, whatever a.m., but then he could, 50-50 chance saying, sure, why don't we have a cup of coffee? You know what I mean? So every time you put yourself out there, you are gaining you a chance of success. And I'm not here to guarantee you and say, yes, every time you take action, you're going to guarantee get a result you want. No, I mean, come on. Nobody's like that. All right? But every time you try, you learn something. Every time you try, you gain something. By continue exercising that muscle, continue improving yourself, you know what you get? Your chance of success rate is going to increase, right? I mean, no one is that dumb, like, you know, don't touch your fire, don't touch your fire. No, I'm going to give it a try. See if I get burned. And then you get burned. Okay, come on, you got to learn something from it. I hope. I mean, you can still touch a fire, but then you can probably try some of the thing, you know. How about try the glove? How about try this? How about try that? You know, my intention is I want to get this done. What other thing can I try, right? But the thing is, if you never try, you will never know. So anyway, I'm using this example to share with you all and hoping to let you guys understand in our life, really, the only one that's stopping us from living or going or moving forward is no one else but us. But us. Most of the time, the reason we stop living is because we been giving the fear so much power and have them control our life and tell us what to do and where to go, right? Most of the time, are those fear real? I'm not here to say no, they're not real. I'm here to say no, they're probably really real, right? But unless we do something about it, the fear will always be fear. You know what I mean? It would be this gigantic, you know, green-eyed monster or something hover over you and say no, and cripple you, literally, and saying, no, you cannot do anything. But what I'm here to say, if you continue giving that person or that fear so much power and not do anything about it, guys, that's a guaranteed 100% failure rate of your life. On your expense, not my expense. You know what I mean? That's 100% of failure rate in your life, right? But if you decide to do something about it, yeah, I mean, so what? You get rejected. So what? People laugh at you. So what? You know, not like you never think about this already. Anyway, so you already, that's how people are to themselves. They're very mean to themselves. You already think about all the worst scenario that could ever happen to you already. So yeah, you go to apply that dream job you want. You go to pursue that dream girl that you want. You go to pursue like that dream that you always wanted. So what? You fail. But at least you try. At this point, you're giving your life 50% success chance. And I hope this is something that a gift that you can give to yourself, training yourself a muscle that eventually you only have an eye for success, not failure, like you were so used to. Eventually, you will train that muscle and you will get better and better. And that 50% of success rate might even increase to 60, 70, 80 as you grow because you get better at this. You know what I mean? So anyway, just a quick episode to tell you guys, instead of sitting home doing nothing, go out and do something, really, because your life is controlled in your hand. Go out and do something. If you want to pursue that dream, don't worry about it. Don't worry people are going to say no. Don't worry people are going to reject you. You already know anyway. So what? People reject you. At least when you put yourself out there, you are trying to seize that 50% of success rate. And you know this. You will only get better at this. So anyway, just a little opinion to share with you all. Again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on Facebook or go to subscribe my YouTube channel or my website, ruown.com. Till then, next time.